What if numbers could hold the key to bringing balance and positivity into your life? In Buddhist teachings, certain numbers are more than just figures. They carry powerful meanings that can guide us through challenges and inspire us toward wisdom. As November 2024 approaches, there are 5 numbers that might appear more prominently, each carrying its own message for your spiritual and personal growth. What makes these numbers special? How can they shape the energy of your month ahead? Stick with us, because we're about to reveal which numbers are most likely to show up this November and how they align with key Buddhist principles. Stay tuned, as you may be surprised by the lessons these numbers bring. In Buddhist numerology, the number 8 holds a unique and balanced symbolism, often regarded as the number of harmony, inner wisdom, and spiritual prosperity. Unlike other numbers, 8 is seen as infinitely balanced. It loops without end, representing a journey that continues and evolves, just as our spiritual growth does. This shape reflects the idea of life as a cycle, where each end is a new beginning, embodying the Buddhist principle of samsara, or the cycle of rebirth. The number 8 also carries deep associations with the path to enlightenment. In Buddhism, the Eightfold Path outlines the steps necessary to reach nirvana, including right view, right intention, right speech, and more. Each of these steps represents essential practices to purify the mind, body, and spirit, guiding us away from suffering. Thus, seeing or meditating on the number 8 can be a reminder to return to these core teachings, bringing focus back to living a mindful and compassionate life. Beyond its philosophical meaning, 8 is also seen as a number that brings material and spiritual wealth. In many cultures, including those influenced by Buddhism, it's believed that 8 draws in energy that aligns with success and abundance. For Buddhists, however, this wealth is not purely material. It encourages balance between worldly success and spiritual fulfillment, reminding us to seek prosperity in a way that does not disturb our inner peace or ethical values. Embracing the energy of 8 means striving for harmony within ourselves and in our interactions with others. It prompts us to find balance between action and contemplation, worldly pursuits, and inner peace. By living in alignment with these values, the number 8 serves as a powerful silent teacher, helping us cultivate an abundant life that honors both spiritual and earthly dimensions. The number 5 in Buddhism is often associated with change, adaptability, and the flow of life. This number is symbolic of the 5 aggregates, skandhas, that constitute human experience, form, feeling, perception, mental formations, and consciousness. Together, these aggregates make up what we perceive as self. Yet in Buddhism, they are understood as ever-changing, teaching us about the impermanence of life and our need to adapt to its shifts. In Buddhist philosophy, understanding and embracing change is essential for growth and enlightenment. Number 5 encourages us to accept that everything around us is in constant motion, from our thoughts and feelings to the world itself. By recognizing this, we learn not to cling to any one experience, allowing ourselves to flow with the natural shifts of life, rather than resist them. This acceptance of change brings resilience, empowering us to face challenges with flexibility and openness. Another aspect of the number 5 lies in the 5 precepts, which form the moral foundation for Buddhist practitioners. These guidelines to abstain from killing, stealing, sexual misconduct, lying, and intoxication remind us to live mindfully and ethically. The 5 precepts encourage us to make choices that reflect compassion, honesty, and respect, enabling a life of moral integrity despite life's changes. The number 5, therefore, serves as a reminder of both the nature of existence and the moral discipline needed to navigate it skillfully. When we embrace the transformative energy of this number, we allow ourselves to grow, to adapt, and to honor the flow of life in each moment. In this way, 5 acts as a guide, encouraging us to approach life with a balanced heart and mind, ready to accept and respond to the ever-evolving nature of our experiences. In Buddhist symbolism, the number 9 represents completion, compassion, and the end of a cycle. Often associated with wisdom and humanitarian values, 9 reflects a stage of spiritual maturity where individuals are encouraged to turn their focus outward, sharing the insights they have gained along their journey. This number embodies the idea of serving others selflessly, inspired by compassion and the understanding of interconnectedness. In Buddhism, compassion, karuna, is a central virtue, and the number 9 resonates deeply with this quality. It reminds us that our spiritual growth is not solely for our benefit. Rather, it is meant to uplift those around us. This selfless approach is especially evident in the ideal of the Bodhisattva, an enlightened being who chooses to remain in the cycle of rebirth to help all sentient beings achieve liberation. The number 9 serves as a reminder of this compassionate path, urging us to cultivate kindness, patience, and understanding in our interactions with others. The idea of completion also aligns with the concept of impermanence, a fundamental teaching in Buddhism. Number 9 signifies the conclusion of a phase, encouraging us to let go of attachments to past experiences and open ourselves to new beginnings. This acceptance of endings as natural and necessary allows us to embrace life's transitions with grace and mindfulness, knowing that each conclusion brings wisdom and prepares us for the next stage. Embracing the energy of 9 encourages us to seek a balance between inner peace and outer compassion. It calls for a life guided by empathy, where the focus shifts from personal gain to the welfare of all beings. By honoring the qualities of 9, we align ourselves with a compassionate, fulfilled path, one that recognizes the beauty of completion and the boundless potential for growth in every new beginning. In Buddhist thought, the number 3 holds deep significance, often associated with harmony, unity, and mindfulness. One of its most prominent representations is the triple gem, which consists of the Buddha, the enlightened teacher, the Dharma, the teachings, and the Sangha, the spiritual community. Taking refuge in the triple gem is fundamental for Buddhists, symbolizing their commitment to the path of wisdom, compassion, and communal support. The number 3 thus reminds us of the interconnectedness of these elements in our journey toward enlightenment. Another significant aspect of the number 3 is the 3 marks of existence: impermanence, suffering, and non-self. These 3 universal truths serve as guiding principles for understanding the nature of life and the roots of human suffering. Impermanence teaches us that everything is in constant change. Suffering highlights the dissatisfaction that arises from clinging to impermanent things. And non-self suggests that there is no unchanging independent self. By contemplating these truths, we learn to approach life with mindfulness and acceptance, letting go of attachments and fostering inner peace. Additionally, the number 3 reflects balance, as seen in the threefold training of Buddhism: ethical conduct, mental discipline, and wisdom. These 3 areas form the foundation of Buddhist practice, guiding practitioners to live a moral life, develop mental clarity through meditation, and cultivate insight. Together, they provide a holistic approach to achieving spiritual well-being and awakening. In daily life, the energy of the number 3 encourages us to seek harmony within ourselves and in our surroundings. It reminds us to balance thought, speech, and action, ensuring that they align with our values and contribute to our growth. By embracing the principles represented by the number 3, we are inspired to live with mindfulness, compassion, and a sense of unity, fostering both inner and outer harmony. In Buddhism, the number 7 is often seen as a symbol of spiritual awakening, wisdom, and the pursuit of enlightenment. It represents a journey toward deeper understanding and the insight needed to transcend worldly attachments. This number frequently appears in Buddhist texts and traditions, where it symbolizes steps toward enlightenment and personal transformation. One of the most famous associations with 7 is the 7 factors of enlightenment, which are mindfulness, investigation, energy, joy, tranquility, concentration, and equanimity. These qualities are essential for reaching nirvana, serving as spiritual tools that practitioners develop along their path. Each factor represents a state of mind that, when cultivated, brings balance and clarity, helping us let go of suffering and reach a state of inner peace. The 7 factors of enlightenment highlight the idea that enlightenment is a gradual process, a journey that requires consistent practice and self-reflection. The number 7 also resonates with the 7 treasures often mentioned in Buddhist scriptures. These treasures, faith, morality, learning, generosity, modesty, wisdom, and insight, are considered spiritual riches that transcend material wealth. By valuing these treasures, practitioners are reminded to focus on inner growth and moral integrity, nurturing qualities that contribute to a life of compassion and contentment. In a broader sense, the number 7 inspires us to seek deeper truth, question our attachments, and develop insight into the nature of reality. It calls on us to cultivate both wisdom and compassion, reminding us that enlightenment requires balance between understanding and empathy. Embracing the energy of 7 encourages a path of spiritual dedication, where each step, no matter how small, brings us closer to a state of liberation. This number serves as a guide, inviting us to explore the depth of Buddhist teachings and apply them in ways that foster lasting peace and wisdom in our lives. In Buddhist teachings, luck is understood not as random fortune, but as a result of mindful and ethical living. Numbers with specific meanings can serve as reminders of these principles, helping us focus on compassion, wisdom, and inner peace. For example, embracing the energy of numbers like 8 or 5 encourages us to follow the Eightfold Path and respect the 5 precepts, aligning our actions with spiritual values. These lucky numbers guide us to live with intention rather than rely on chance, reminding us that true prosperity comes from inner harmony, kindness, and a mindful approach to life's challenges. Incorporating these numbers into daily life can serve as a reminder to live mindfully. For example, practicing meditation for 8 minutes can symbolize dedication to balance and inner harmony. Reflecting on the number 5, you can revisit the 5 precepts daily, helping reinforce ethical values. Another approach is to use the number 3 by setting 3 daily intentions, inspired by the triple gem, to stay connected to compassion and wisdom. Additionally, placing reminders of the number 7 in your environment can prompt reflection on the 7 factors of enlightenment, encouraging personal growth and inner peace throughout your day. Thank you for watching this video on the lucky numbers for November 2024. I hope these numbers bring inspiration and clarity as you move forward. Remember, luck isn't just about chance. It's about aligning with the wisdom and teachings that guide us to a peaceful and fulfilling life. If you found value in this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Buddhism Bliss for more insights like this. Here's a positive affirmation to carry with you. I am aligned with wisdom and embrace every moment with mindfulness. Comment below with your affirmation and let us know which number resonates with you the most.